All right, anybody there? This is my crude setup again. Since Samurai wanted me to go live, I guess I'm going to record this. Start recording. Who's texting me? It's the Samurai himself. Telling him I'm live now. I'm live now. I got some lighting issues going on here, huh? Hey, yeah, so don't question. They begged me to get on here. Not begged me, but the guys were bored, and I can't find the power cord for that light that I shine on the nieces and nephews when I got them all tied up and drugged up and shit. Damn! I can't find the cord because I'm rewiring and everything, trying to make it neat. But now I'm going to just move it all the hell out of here anyway. It's a crazy life, but somebody got to live it. Trusto, hey, buddy. We're waiting for the Samurai to come in here because he's been texting me going like, anybody going live tonight? I said, I can. I don't have much to say, but I had a great time in Symptoms of Realities. Wow, that was a long one. That was fun. That was if you don't know who Symptoms of Reality are, you gotta go there and be part of the brotherhood and the community, man. They just hit home with me. Samurai was the guy that got me out of depression after I was sick for so long. And then, spending so much time with Samurai and Echo, and then all of a sudden I was turned on to Symptoms of Reality. And at first I was like, this is cool, but I'm like that with any album I listen to. If I'm into somebody like Steely Dan and they put a new album out, I'll be like, and then I go back and listen. Next thing you know, I'm playing it 24 hours, And that's how Symptoms of Reality hit me. I started in and I was just like, and then I kept coming back. And the next thing you know, I'm like, I'm there, man. It just, it makes my day, especially, a lot of it's personal. A lot of issues going on here, and I call my channel Uncle Jerry's World because it is my world. I'm not afraid to share it. We're all human. We all have issues going on in life, and sometimes even if you're successful with everything you worked hard at, things in the end, break your heart, for lack of better words, and I'm not afraid to share that. I'm the most transparent person you'll ever meet. And I get condemned by my family for that. And I just don't get it. I'm having a hard time with that right now. Just so you all know, and it's rough, but that's okay. I'm a strong dude, man, and finding the brotherhood here with something I love, like synthesizers and music, is probably the greatest thing I could ever ask for. It's just, you guys appreciate me. I don't know, for some reason you love my stuff. I have a wide range of humor. I love to laugh because that's all I can do anymore. You just have to laugh, especially after the past 4 years. You just laugh. You laugh and, thanks, Trust, though, man. Thanks, Symptoms, SOR, Lamont, and Maryland. Love you guys. I mean, seriously, you guys are like family. And I think, I'm a technology guy. I was always a dreamer when I was a young kid. And I used to tell my mom about how everyone's house would have a computer in it. Well, here we are. Now everyone's walking around with a computer in their pocket. Well, it's not in their pocket. They're like this. They're all like this, like we were talking about. They don't. They have no clue what's going on around them, and it's like that's so sad. That's so sad. I know we were talking about it earlier, but it's the truth. And I was talking to the guys at work, and I said, when I sit there in a doctor's office, waiting room, or wherever, I just look around, and nobody wants to smile anymore because they got their face planted in their phone, and it's just like, and they have no idea how it's taken over their lives. I mean, it really has. I mean, I panic. I panic when I leave my phone behind. I don't leave without my phone. We're all like that. But man, it's scary how you become addicted, for lack of better words, because you are addicted. If you can't leave that house without your phone, then you're addicted to that phone. That's just my. Hey, man, Synth Samurai asked me to go on here and go live and echo. And I said, Val, what the hell? I ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm just drinking beers. I'll be honest. Got my Voodoo Rangers here. It's Saturday night. What do I care? You know, I earned this. I worked hard my whole life. And starting to wind down, if you know what I mean. So, thanks, guys. I appreciate your chats. And I don't have nothing to play because nothing's hooked up. As I mentioned, I'm rewiring everything, and yep, I agree, man. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I love about your channel. It's just do you, and just do you. Relax. Forget what other people. Yeah, right now, I'll be honest, guys. I mean, I'm going through. Here I go. I said I'd never do this, but I'm going through a real rough time with my family here, and I'm treated like an outcast. And I did nothing to them. I just watched them all change, and I'm just like, and it's I'm beyond it. I've worked beyond it, but here's what really hurt me, and I haven't talked to her since. It's what, January 11th, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to publicly say it. I haven't talked to my mom since Christmas. I went to go visit her on Christmas Day. I was left out of all the other family get-togethers. But I went to go visit my mom and spent time with her. And it just really hurt. She called me disturbed. She said, "Why are you so disturbed and unhappy?" And I'm like, huh? What? What? Still to this day, it doesn't register. And it's like, where the fuck did that come from? I'm disturbed? I'm unhappy? Oh, and she alluded to, well, maybe you need a partner to discuss these things with. I'm like, discuss what things? I'm here visiting you, Mom. Leaning towards maybe you should be married. I already did the marriage thing, and it didn't work out. Yeah, I tried. And it's just like, I'm better off by myself. I mean, I really tried. It was my American dream when I was young, but man, I don't play that shit. I just don't play that shit, and I've been hurt, and I'm gonna be honest too. I have a 32-year-old daughter that doesn't talk to me, and I treated her like gold. Talk about pain? Yeah, I got it. And that's where music comes in. You take that from within and you express it, and you feel good. You know, otherwise you'll just go nuts. You know, and I'm fortunate enough to be blessed and talented enough to be able to do that and keep my sanity. Yeah, it's been a rough 4 years. That's why I don't make much progress on my studio and stuff. I deal with a lot. I deal with a lot, and I'm again, I'm not belly aching, but it hurts. It hurts. But I'm a very strong guy, man. I'm a Taurian. I was born on May 1st, and I am. You go look up the Taurian traits. That is me. You know, I will love you to no end. I will be nice to you. Don't cross my threshold. You know, once you cross my threshold, I'm like a bull in a china closet, and that's what my family hates about me because they don't like to hear the reality of what I say. They say, you drink too much. Well, yeah, right, I drink too much. No, I tell them the truth when I'm drinking. And what amazed me this past 4 years, my brother turned 50, and he was dancing on a table, drunk out of his mind, in front of his coworkers and friends at his house. And literally the next day, they said I had a drinking problem when I literally had like 4 beers sitting there watching him make an ass out of himself. And I still never got an answer about that one. That one hurts. It's like, really? My logical mind can't even wrap itself around what I'm dealing with my family here. It just, you know, electricians put circuit breakers in your house for a reason, and they shut down when shit's overloaded. My circuit breaker shut down a long time ago, not to mention with all the shit going on in the world. And my logical mind's going, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. I know we don't cuss on here, but seriously, I think I needed to let this out a long time ago. Why get a therapist? Why? You know what? That's the other thing. My sister said, maybe you need a therapist. I said, why? Because you're crazy? But I need the therapist. What the fuck is wrong with people today? I don't know. All right, this is getting out of control. But you know what? I don't give a shit. It feels good. Hey, if Echo Craft goes live, I'm going to see if I can join him. And since Samurai's out of town, yeah, Paulo, I know. I've been hiding it for a long time, you know, and I'm very fortunate. The girl I was dating back in PA, we're Myra. We're very good friends, and we talk often, and she keeps my sanity, and it's good to have a friend like that. We just could never work as a couple. It's one of those weird things. I love her to death, and she loves me too, but just it's never going to work as a couple. So, you know, thanks guys. Yeah, I've been thinking about venting for a while because I honestly want to be myself. If I'm going to make friends and be part of this community, I want everyone to know who I am. I'm open. That's why it's called Uncle Jerry's World. It's I'm going to let you know my down times and my struggles, and most importantly is how your channels and friendship have made a major change in my life. You guys keep me going. And I'm just sorry. You'll never know how important it is to me. Because it makes my day and my night. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to. But that's what it's all about, right? I love you guys. Thanks for letting me rattle. And I've been holding it back for a long time. And I just found so much positivity in friendship. And I want to be part of that. And I need to be part of that. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm going to survive here. These idiots. So I'm sorry. But thanks for letting me. Thank you all so much. I don't. It was bound to happen. I break out crying a lot. You know, men aren't supposed to cry, but you know, I've found myself breaking out crying a lot over how things are with my family here. You know, my younger brother and I were so tight. It was like we couldn't be separated. And and I don't know why. I just don't know why. It's just like I was lured down here to help take care of my mom. And when they found out I couldn't do it, they just abandoned me. My own sister even said, I will cut you off. And I'm like, cut me off from what? I'm sitting in a car with her. What? Your mountain house? Your frickin' land with your barn dominium and all your money and all that? Cut me off from what? Family? I don't give a shit about your goddamn mountain house. If you're going to be like that, cut me off. It's unbelievable. And you know, my mom told me, well, you criticize the family on Facebook. Well, I'm pretty much done with Facebook. I'm like, you don't understand how hurt I am. And it's always me. I'm literally the black sheep of the family, and I'm probably the most successful one out of the family. To be honest, with my career and what. But once you get a doctor in the family, the doctor, so my sister and her doctor husband, he knows all, and it's like, fuck you. And he come in here, I'm going to make a whole new YouTube channel. Honestly, I've been planning on this. It's going to be called Uncle Jerry's World, the book. From the time I got shot out of the womb, I was nice and comfortable in that womb, you know, like all of us are. All of a sudden, they shoot you out into this bright light and crap and slap you till you cry. Next thing you know, you don't know what the fuck's going on for a long time. But that's life. But no, seriously. You got to cry. You got to let it all out. That's part of being human. And I don't mind doing it with what I call friends on here. Because I tell you what I've been exposed to since I moved here. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Whew. I still can't believe it. I can't bring it to myself. My mom's 92 years old. I can't bring it to myself to call her and be true and honest because she told me I'm disturbed. She told me I'm disturbed and I'm unhappy. Now, other than my crying, have you ever known me to be unhappy? I laugh. I laugh at everything. Oh, you. Well, anyhow, there was my rant for tonight. And I'm just reading the chat. Hi, George. Hey, guys. Hey, Samurai's here. My brother. Yeah, I just, I burst out and told the truth. You know what? Why not? We need more of that, if you ask me. You know, we need more of that. Just be true. I always live by treat others as, you know, that old saying. Don't treat anybody like you wouldn't want to be treated, basically, you know. Just, hey, Samurai, I'm sorry, I don't have no synth hooked up. Told you I'm rewiring the place. But you wanted a live chat. and I'm just venting. And you know what? Venting. Yeah, you're right, Apollo. When you vent and you vent to people, um, it just feels good. I guess it's like, if you go to AA meeting, you go, yeah, I drink too fucking much, and my name's Jerry, and I'm a constant alcohol abuser, and I'm so sorry. No, I don't mean to be doing that. Thanks, man. Trust though. Thanks. I wish I knew how we could bring multiple people in. I don't know how to do that stuff yet. I think you need yard stream like Symptoms of Reality does, and I'm just not that savvy yet. Thanks, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Just there's a brotherhood that develops here, and I'm glad to know I'm not the only one feeling it. It just becomes you're making friends. You're making friends, and you feel like you know them. And I think what's important is like what I did today was jump in on Symptoms of Reality. I wasn't ready. My background wasn't ready. But I just figured, hey, what the hell? I'm going to jump in. Show a face, with the name, and I think it's going to take off. I think more people are going to start jumping in on a webcam or whatever they have, and it's going to be like, what do we call it, Teams or Zoom meetings, and yeah. Hey, George, I'm sorry, I just got a mic plugged into my audio interface. It's I'm rewiring everything. I really have not much control over anything, but it is what it is. It's really. I wish there was somebody I could see and talk to, because this is so cool, and I appreciate all the love, man. I really do, and it's amazing how much it helps and changes your life. This is the technology I'm talking about that's good when you got the right people using technology in the right way. That's where it becomes powerful, and I see it developing here on many channels, and it's bringing us all together, and that's just an amazing thing. Yeah, Symptoms of Reality. That I'm addicted, man. I can't. I need it. Oh, thanks, Samurai. You're the man that pulled me out of the post health conditions, depression, and Symptoms of Reality is launching me beyond my family problems now. I'm not one to talk about all that crap, but it felt good to let it out. Who needs a goddamn therapist? What do you say, Lamar? Damn! Who needs a good therapist? Especially when my sister, who's the main source of my problem, she was the main red flag. And they say listen to your intuition. The whole time I was getting ready to move here, I just had that. Ugh. And goddamn, if it didn't come true, I was stupid. I will never not listen to my intuition ever again. There's something about it, man. It's if you got something that goes, this ain't right. It's just pinging you, even though everything looks really good, and it's jabbing you somewhere. I don't know where it's jabbing you, but probably in your mind, and you're going, you better listen to that intuition, because it's spot on. I'm a scientific kind of guy, and I dream, and I think about. I'm a science fiction guy, and I'm out there, and I'm telling you, There is something to it. There's something. We just don't understand. But I'm telling you, it's that silent communication. And man, I'm telling you, you better listen to it. Whew. That's Uncle Jerry's words of wisdom for tonight. Listen to that. Listen to that voice, whatever it is. Maybe it's an itch. Maybe it's a scratch. I don't know. Maybe it's a wet fart. Just listen to it. Just listen to it because it's bugging you for a reason. And if you go against it, you're not going to survive like the salmon swimming up the waterfall. The waterfall is going to throw you back. You ain't no salmon. Damn! I love you guys. I'm out of control. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sam, right. I agree. Yes, you have to take control of your mind. Yes, yeah, absolutely. It takes some work sometimes. You know what, Apollo? Sometimes thoughts are like farts. You know, were they really needed? Was that thought needed? Was that fart really needed? Well, I know at 62, farts are needed. Yeah, yeah, nothing like a good fart. And I'm lucky. I live alone. I can fart at will anytime I want. It's so great not going into the office anymore. You're just working home. And, you know, you could just, it's amazing how you change. You never realized how much you had to control farts when you're in the office. And you're like, whoa. Now it's just like, just let it go, man. Who cares? Just make sure you mute yourself when you're on one of them Zoom meetings. You gotta learn how to hit that mute button when you're gonna blow a big one. And then you just come back. Hey, everybody. Oh, my God. Now you see why I want to write a book. I have so many stories, and no one wants to listen to them. I have so many freaking stories to tell. And I already have the style in my mind how I want to tell it. Of course, it's going to be filled with laughter and humor. I had shit happen to me along the way in life that I'm going, are you fucking shitting me? I'm not kidding. I'm just like, are you shitting me? And then the past 5 years, I really got bad. I'm like, are you shitting me? What the fuck is wrong with people? Tell us one. Well, I really didn't have anything planned, Samurai, but um, let me. You put me on a spot, man. I was talking about farts, and now you want a story. Um, well, see, I have to compose this. Um, Man, I'm sorry, you caught me off guard. I really do. I have a lot of stories. But the thing is, the reason I want to do it in a book format is because I have to build the whole scene. Like, you have to understand the people in my life from coming out of the womb through childhood, through junior high, senior high, college, and then life thereafter. And then getting old like I am now, and the things that intertwine with them all. So you got to know the characters, kind of. So it's kind of hard for me to just whip it out, and because you won't understand without knowing the characters. And but I mean, you talk about life. You know what? I can't think of a damn story. Um, do you ever have one of those brain farts where you're going, "Uh oh, I'm live and I'm under pressure. I can't come up with anything." That's me. Guilty. I have to kind of like prep it, and I have to be in that flow. You put me on the spot, man. Um, Otherwise, it won't be funny. But it's all true. That's the thing. What I like about my life. I experienced things that were true, and people go, "You ain't never gonna believe this." And I can't think of any examples. Oh, I think I was telling on. Yeah, I was doing it earlier tonight on Symptoms of Reality. How I met Don Stanton. He's a twin. Don and Dan Stanton from California. He was in the Terminator 2, when that Terminator liquid metal guy stabbed him or whatever he did. He was the security guard, Don Stanton. And it was New Year's Eve. And I was married at the time, and my wife worked with a girl, a woman that was related to him. And so they were out there over New Year's visiting back here in PA where I lived at the time. And it was New Year's Eve, and we were all drinking and getting drunk and crazy. And I said AK-47s. I don't think those are legal, but we had some kind of, I think they were AK-47s. I mean, I own guns. I own two. But I can't say I know the difference between an AK-47 and to me, it's an AK-47. But we were out there drinking on a patio out in the boonies, totally boonies, and just shooting up at the trees, watching the limbs come down. Yeah, booze and guns like that, not recommended. But anyhow, his name was Don Stanton, and he actually wanted me to give him piano lessons. Me and him hit it off so well. So it was one of those moments in life. I met a guy that was in a movie, and and partied with him heavily on New Year's Eve a long, long time ago, and the dude actually I guess they were playing some stuff I wrote, or were telling him I'm a pretty good keyboard player, and he wanted piano lessons. I don't know how we were going to do it unless he was moving back. California to PA, it's kind of hard to do piano lessons. But I was kind of flattered by that. It's like he liked the way I talked. Don Stanton, yeah, Samurai. I'm sorry. I'm short on stories. I have to be in that mood. I have to have my mind collected, and you guys know me. I like my Voodoo Rangers, and sometimes they kick in a little bit, and I get brain fog. But yeah, just crazy shit like that. Hey, if Echo goes live, I'll try to join his thing later. Well, I guess it is starting to get late. Jeez, whiz. But enough about farts and all that stuff. And I guess you got to learn a little bit about Uncle Jerry tonight, which is cool with me. Hope it's cool with you. It is what it is, man. It's called life. And you just... oh, yeah, Sam Ryan. It's not your... they're pretty strong beers. Thanks, Shasta. I kind of like the just be yourself kind of thing. I know it's therapeutic for me, just like the music I hear on all these channels. It's very therapeutic. I mean, why am I going to go shower up, and get dressed, and book an appointment with some therapist whose life is probably in the freaking trash anyway, but she's getting paid to provide you therapy when you can just go find it on your own. That's what I say. Especially when you have the narcissist sister in your family telling you you need therapy. It's like, I needed nothing till I came down here. I needed nothing. My life was going good. You know what? Till I moved here, I had no I had no anxiety. It's all back now, thanks to you. You know, and then you're going to absolutely have the balls as a sister to tell me I need therapy. Kiss my ass. Now you're really getting to know Uncle Jerry. You know, I let it all out. And I still got more to say. That's probably why I'm not thinking of the funny stories, because every weekend I just get pissed off. I get pissed off at my family. So there you got it. And I just don't appreciate what they've been putting me through for the past 4 years. And tired of hiding it. It's like, you know, it's like a hot water tank, man. It's got to have its release valve, and you just let it out. And I don't need no therapist. I got you guys. I know you got my back. I got yours. And maybe I'm crazy, but that's just the way I feel. And I believe a lot of great things. A lot of great things coming with YouTube and our synth community or brotherhood on so many levels. It's it's my world, man. It's yeah. Echo's great, man. He and I are so much alike. It's our age, obviously, but he and I are so much alike. But, you know, it's like, you know, everybody looks forward to getting live. Especially me. I live at home, lone, single. I'll be honest. I've kind of become sort of a hermit. Oh, I get out, but I'm happy here. I got toys. I got toys to play with. Lots of toys. And lots of new horizons to tackle, like YouTube and what the fuck I'm doing right now. Drinking beer and spilling my soul, spilling my gut. What the hell? Somebody's got to do it, right? And the only thing I haven't figured out how to do is make this guy make croaking sounds when I'm live. Maybe I should just get a toad or a frog and bring him in, live one. Put him on my shoulder like a parrot, and he can just sit there and croak while I go live. You always got to have a gimmick. I wonder if they sell toads anywhere. I got a creek out back. I'll have to go look and see if there's any of them hanging out. It's winter now. I don't think there's any of them out. But I wonder if you can go buy a toad and just put it on your shoulder and let it go. Oh, thanks. Thanks, attorney. I told you I should call it Crazy Uncle Jerry's World. At George G's, absolutely. You know what? You were spot on. Music releases you. It releases everything. You just go into a different world. It's just like, all right, Sam. But hey, George. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I'm laughing. Oh, you guys are too funny. Yeah, just I think just gonna go get a frog and put him right here. I always did. I love birds. I was always thinking of a parrot. And when my right eye was all messed up, I used to wear a patch, like a pirate patch. I always wanted to put a bird on my shoulder. Yeah. Wasn't the pirates with the birds, the big parrots? You know, just, matey, I will kill all you. And then the bird will shit on your back. So I thought, nah, I don't need bird shit on my T-shirt. Thankfully, the eye patch is gone. Good doctor. Leon Henderson. My man Leon. That's my dad and brother's name, Leon. My dad's deceased, rest in peace, but his name Leon, and my older brother's name Leon Jr. And I am Jerome. Believe that. 100% Polish. We got 2 Leons. Well, had 1 Leon. Now we got a Leon and a Jerome. 100% Polish. What? I don't know. That's like I attended this class where this cat food company from Japan made a dog food it was cat food. Pussy pleasure. It didn't go well over in America, but they called it pussy pleasure in Japan or China. Damn right, samurai. Don't mess with no Jerome. Hey, I got a funny. Nah, I don't know if maybe I'm pushing my limits with this, but my brother, you're gonna love this. I know you guys are cool, but my brother was a UPS driver, okay, and he was friends with a guy named Mike, and we all were friends with Mike. Well, Mike was black, and Mike was getting married, and my older brother Leo never called me to do anything. He said, "Hey, you got to come with me to this bachelor party." I said, "Okay." So we go in there to Mike's bachelor party in this Holiday Inn hotel room, whatever you called it back in. And when we walked in, hey, everyone's faces dropped because when Mike walked in, everybody said, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" And when me and Leon walked in, it was like, "Oh," because we're the only white guys there. And thank God, our names were Leon and Jerome. And I hope you guys don't take us wrong, but it was funny. And this is how everybody's face just dropped when we walked in. Like, what are these dudes doing here? And we had the best time of our life. Sorry, guys. I know you're cool with it, but it's what happened. It was kind of, uh-oh. Oh my God, we had a great time. Mike is such a cool guy, and we met all his friends. But they were so paranoid. They were closing curtains, and they were putting towels over the TV, thinking someone was going to watch them. Because we were all smoking pot and drinking. They put towels over the TV. They said they got cameras in these things. And then came the the girls of the evening strippers, like any Pennsylvania bachelor party. Oh well, we'll just leave it at that. It was fun. But you know what? Being named Jerome and Leon can get you out of a lot of situations. when you're in the wrong side of Baltimore, like I was one time. I was checking in at a hotel. She got a smirk on her face. I said, "What's the matter?" She said, "I just never met a white man named Jerome." I said, "Well, get this. Sit down, sister. My brother's name's Leon." We had a good laugh in the lobby that night. You gotta admit, you gotta laugh at that. It's just like it's too funny not to laugh. Say, right. Oh, Well, I'm going to regret this, I think, maybe. Hey, what the hell? It's fun, right? We've all been under enough pressure with the frickin' world the way it's been, and news is upside down and everything's upside down. Just be human, just laugh, just be brothers, just love everyone and just like be kind. That's what I love about this brotherhood, man. We with positivity and promote each other and you just feel good. Instead of that daily life crap. That's why I don't turn the TV on. I don't want to see that shit no more. Um, just tired of it. So you gotta build yourself up with the positivity, and that's what this does for me. And I hope what I'm doing helps for you. That's all part of it. It's like, hey, and Samurai, I will gather up more stories. I was just unprepared. But, sometimes once you get me rambling, I'll ramble. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm kind of scared myself. Um, Work issues me a laptop, and the first thing I do is put a piece of black tape over that camera. It's like, no, 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 no. No. You're not watching me. Especially since I work naked. Just kidding. Who would do that? Who would do that? Well, we'd like to get you on the Zoom meeting. Jerry, why are you naked? That's why I never turn the camera on. It's covered. All right. I'm going to go see if Echo's going to go live or something that I can join. I'm not sure how to make anyone join this. I'm just not. I think you need StreamYard or something to do that based on what I'm learning. All right. Well, I'm out of gas. I'm getting kind of tired, and I appreciate you all letting me vent. And this was kind of totally unexpected and different tonight, but it really helped me out. I got to cry a little bit, and instead of laying there holding it in all the time, yeah. And even though I have people to turn to, sometimes it's just, you just need a little more, Go live via mobile, I'll send you email tutorial. All right, Samurai, I'll try to figure it out. I don't understand why you can't go live without a mobile. Hey, thanks, Trusto. I think it was. It made me feel good. I hope it made you feel good. Um, like I said, sometimes we all need to just, whatever. Why hide yourself from anybody? Why not let everybody see who you are, what you're going through? Nothing wrong with that. I have nothing to hide. I mean, why? Thanks, man. I appreciate that from all of you. I really do. I really, truly do. It's really made a difference for me lately. I was hiding it for a long time, and it was really, I was getting over it, but then it would keep bothering me. I was getting over it, and it kept bothering me. And I'm like, this is your family, man. But I about gave in and tried to call, but I can't. It's like, why don't you call me? Why don't any of you call me? And you know what? I am going to do one thing that my friend Myra posted, and she said, and bear with me, Are you familiar with the let them theory? I'll tell you, the more I grow, the more I'm okay with accepting let them in my own life and relationships. Let them be upset. Let them judge you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them gossip about you. Let them ignore you. Let them be right. Let them doubt you. Let them not like you. Let them not speak to you. Let them not speak to you. Let them run your name in the ground. Let them make you out to be the villain. Whatever it is that people want to say about you, let them. Kindly step aside and let them. The hard truth is they know how much they are hurting you, and they just simply don't care. They did it knowing it would cause them to lose you, and they did it anyway. People that you care about, how they make you feel, the end, let them go. There will be people that would rather lose you than to be honest about what they've done to you. Let them go. The lack of respect was closure. The lack of apology was the closure. The lack of care was the closure. The lack of accountability was the closure. The lack of honesty was the closure. Let them go. You can still be kind. You can even still love them deeply. But do it from the distance they created in their words and actions. Access to you is a privilege they have proven they can't be trusted with. Let them go. It's taken me a long time to get here. Sleepless nights, countless tears, managing a range of emotions filled with anger, disappointment, confusion, and deep hurt. Lots of self-reflection, self-preservation, deep prayer, and seeking wisdom from those much wiser than me. If you're struggling with this, please know you are not alone. We will never understand why hurt people, but we can do the hard work to grow ourselves, because healed people do in fact heal people. Don't you dare let them steal your joy. Don't you dare let them steal your light. Don't you dare let them steal your peace. Only you are in control of that. Hold tight of what you can control and release your grip on what you can't control. Just let them go. Man, is that awesome or what? I don't know if my window was up and all that, but that was from my former girlfriend, Myra. We're still very good friends, and she didn't send that to me. She posted it on her Facebook post, but man, it was just what I needed to hear. It was, yeah, Lamar, healing. Yeah, I thought so too, Lamar. It was again something that I needed to hear, and it came at the right time. You know, if you have faith, things will come at the right time, and keep you strong. And that's just the way it works. You know, it's just, I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna get off my high horse here, and like I said, this was fun, and I guess it's my way of getting a little closer with you guys and letting you know who Uncle Jerry really is. Like I said, I don't have nothing to hide. I literally don't. I have nothing to hide. I mean, if anything, it helps me out to let it all out and enjoy the time with you guys. I love your channels. I'm starting to follow others, and I think they're great. You know, but there's only so much time in a day, and you guys are making me want to retire. I would retire tomorrow if my medical benefits were paid for. But I got a couple of years, 2.5 years yet, and then I'm ready to say goodbye. And then, you know, I can just really get into this shit, and hopefully, if I make it that long, but, you know. All right, thanks, Samurai. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Eternity, all of you. I don't remember everybody's names, but seriously, all of you, thanks so much for chiming in and providing the feedback. It was just like, you made my night. And thank you so much. And we'll be talking to you soon, okay? Thanks, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.